understand what it's like to be on your end of it, so I appreciate you guys being here. We hope that you enjoy our concert tonight. All the students that you're going to see on stage have been working so hard on all of their concert music, and I know that they are excited to present you everything that they have learned. Up first is our beginning band, and they are going to start with several pieces from their Essential Elements books. I'm sure you've heard it a million times at your home, but it's kind of neat to see how we learn in the process with how everything goes. We start with some of the simple stuff, and you'll see that the rhythms that they play get harder. They start adding things like dynamics and different things throughout. So we're going to show you how the succession of learning goes. When they play all this stuff in the book, everybody's playing the same part, so everybody's playing unison. That way we can all kind of learn a little bit easier, and then I'll explain what we do next. Okay, so here are several pieces from our book. They're listed in your program. Feel free to follow along. Clap in between if you want to. We'll wait on you to stop clapping. I will love for you to. Here's our pieces from Essential Elements. getting ready for their next piece, I just wanted to let you know, if you should have a child that should start screaming in the middle, please feel free to go into the lobby. They do have this piped over the stereo system out there so you can still hear everybody. We are making a recording tonight. We want to be able to go back and have a good recording for the kids to listen to in class. Our last piece for the beginners is a piece called Gingerbread Men on Parade. So what you just heard was from their essential everybody learns the same line every day in class. So then that helps us develop them as musicians, and they're able to play different lines separately. So this is their first big boy and girl piece of music where everybody, or each section has different parts to put together to make one big harmonized piece of music. So this is our Gingerbread Men on Parade. See if you can hear the gingerbread men passing you at the end, okay? We hope you enjoy it. Thank you so much.
Grade band. Students are going to be going off the stage this way if you want to meet them in the back if you need to, or they can come meet you in the audience. They're going to go ahead and pack up their instruments, and so we can go ahead and get those guys on the stage. Next is our 7th grade concert band. They're going to open up with a piece called Fanfare Nova by Mrs. Schaefer. Thank you for sticking around for them. We appreciate you staying here to watch all of our groups tonight. It is neat to come to these this Christmas concert and the spring concert to see where students start in 6th grade and how they progress to 7th grade, and if they're a jazz band, what that sounds like, and then finally how we end the year with 8th grade. So thank you for sticking around and listen to our other bands. Without further ado, here is our 7th grade concert band. while they're getting ready for their last piece, I wanted to let everybody know that out in the lobby, our Band Booster organization has a spirit table or a donation table. They are selling some blankets and some other items out there, so if you would like to support our Wrangle Band program, all the money that, all the proceeds that they gather tonight go towards our middle school band program, and we are super grateful for our band boosters, so we couldn't do the help without them, which in turn is all of you, parents and family members. We really appreciate all of your support, so thank you for that. I believe we are ready for our last piece. Please enjoy it.
who are in their second year of jazz studies, and then some students who are just starting their first year in jazz studies. And we are going to open up with a piece called Too Cool for You All. a mashup of several different little Christmas tunes, and we're going to have two soloists in this one. We'll have a soloist with David Briscoe, and then we'll also have Caleb Clemens on the bass trombone. grade symphonic band, and they are going to start with a little piece taking you around the world, Jingle Bells Around the World.
Our next piece is not a Christmas piece, but it is a really special piece that our students have been working on. It is not very often that you get to meet the people that write the music that you're playing. Last year we did get to meet Tyler S. Grant, and thanks to UTC and their conducting symposium that they hosted in the summer that I attended, we got to meet Brian Balmages, who is the composer of this piece. And Mr. Balmages is a fantastic, super nice, kind person, and he is a world-renowned composer for both orchestra and middle school through high school bands. He's a fantastic composer, and our kids got the chance to meet him. You probably have seen them come home, hopefully, come home with their binders, with this big squiggle on it. That's his signature. So it's pretty cool that they got a chance to work with him, and he had a whole class period with him, and we just had a really fun day working on Through Courageous Eyes with him. But this piece is pretty special, and he wrote it for a special person. I'm going to read you what he wrote in here about this. The piece is written in memory of Matt Rose, a student at John T. Baker Middle School who passed away while fighting spina bifida. He was an extremely spirited individual. Friends at his school said that he was the least handicapped person they had ever known. Despite his confinement to a wheelchair, he always entered a room with a smile. This piece is a tribute to his life. It is not a mournful piece, even in its slow and tranquil beginning. Rather, it celebrates his courage and determination to live as positively as possible. In our society, it is easy to focus on the negative, placing excess value on material things.
People like Matt, who are able to accept their condition and continuously bring out the best in themselves and others, are very special. So, here's our piece for Matt, Through Courageous Eyes. was preparing for this Christmas concert, I was looking through our library of different music. We normally do the Christmas pop sing-along where I make you guys sing with us, but I'm not going to make you do it this year. This year, we have... I found a piece in here that is based on the night before Christmas, and it has a narration with it. And in my head, I was like, okay, I need probably the most animated person that I have ever met in my life to come out here and do this with these kids. So would you please help me welcome a very special guest tonight, narrating the night before Christmas with us. This is Mr. Tracy Wright.
Test. I think so. Let me move this just a little bit here. There we go. Good evening. Good evening. Merry Christmas. Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house, not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief, and I in my cap, had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang to my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the luster of midday to objects below. And what to my wondering eye should appear but a miniature sleigh and 8 tiny reindeer. St. Nick, more rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen.
applause for Mr. Wright. We had a lot of Here's my bit where I have to do a little bit of talking, so bear with me. I'm not going to get on the microphone. This past Saturday, we had students audition for District Honor Band and for the first round of Ball State. We have several students that auditioned. I think we had over 20 students that auditioned, and then we ended up with several that made Honor Band, and I'm going to call their name. If you hold your applause till they all stand for me, I would appreciate it. We have Max Sunny on euphonium. Caleb Clemens on tuba. Nathan Briscoe on percussion. Give us a wave out there, Nathan. He's over there not waving. Who else is there? Mary Lou Treese on bassoon. Aiden Briscoe on alto saxophone. And Olivia Harris on flute. But he came out several days to work with us, and we had a fun time working with him. Mr. McDonald, thank you for all of your help. He always helps me out with my high maintenance requests, getting our stage ready, and I know that the high school students help him out, and I really appreciate your help on that. Thank you so much. Thank you to Nehemiah up in our sound booth. He saves me because I don't know how to do any of this electrical stuff. Thank you. I don't know if he's in the back, and I'm going to have him step out. Mr. Grant Gordon, is he back there? He disappears on me every time, doesn't he? Mr. Grant Gordon is there, or he was earlier. You probably saw him coming out. He was tuning the timpani, and he helped bring out some chairs. He comes and helps our percussion a few times a week, and we are really grateful and lucky to have him with us. Thank you to our administration at Ringgold Middle School. They have been super supportive of today this year. Thank you to the theater department, Kelly Schroeder and Janae Ellis. They have class in here most days, and today they moved their classes elsewhere so that we could come in here and rehearse in here, and we're just super thankful that they allowed us to do that. I think he's probably here somewhere, but I can't see Mr. Towler. He is our fantastic parapro. He plays tenor saxophone, and he works, is he back there? He's on top, he's waving us top of there. He works with our band, and anytime that I have to be out, we are lucky when he is able to come in our room and work with the kids, and I'm just super appreciative of him and his friendship. He hears me every day. And the other people that hear me every day is my family. They are super supportive. They're sitting right over here. Thank you guys for always coming to my concerts, even when you don't want to. Appreciate it. I love you guys. Here is our last piece to put you in the holiday spirit. This is by my favorite middle school composer, Elliot Del Borgo, Christmas Trilogy.